Hello and welcome into Ann Arbor here tonight, where we are about to witness a match between your number 10 ranked Michigan Wolverines and the number 13 ranked St. Cloud State Huskies. I'm Theo Chernoff. I'm joined here by Ethan Summers. Ethan, how are you doing tonight?
I'm doing well. I'm really excited for this tonight. It is a great matchup we have here in Ann Arbor.
We're looking at almost a sold out. It looks like it will be sold out Yost Arena here in Ann Arbor, and we got a top 13 matchup on our hands. Ethan, what are you looking to see out of these Wolverines tonight?
I'm looking to see how they blend well together on the ice. This is a young Michigan team. They are missing half of their scoring production from last season and looking to replace 5 of their top 6 scoring production. And this team only has 4 games under their belt. They are 2-1-1, a little bit of a slow start, but I'm looking to see how they come together against a tough St. Cloud team.
It'll be Logan Stein in net for your Wolverines. He's a grad student out of Sewanee, Georgia, Ferris State transfer. He started 2 games for the Wolverines. Him and freshman Cameron Corpy have been alternating goaltending duties. It's a big test for him, honestly, tonight. I'm assuming we'll see Corpy tomorrow, but it's a big test for Logan Stein and this matchup that the Wolverines kind of need. Ethan, down in Tempe, Wolverines won their first game and ended up in a tie in their second game. What do you see out of them? A little disappointing, huh?
They came out strong in that first game. They won that game 4-1. Garrett Shivsky was a stud, a hat trick, 2 short-handed goals in that game. And then they came out strong again in the second one, had a 3-1 lead late in that one, let up a goal with 2 minutes to go, and then a bad bounce with about 30 seconds left caused them to tie that one up. And we are underway here.
Puck has been dropped in Ann Arbor. Wolverines start with it, send it in to the Husky zone. It's gathered by goalie Isaac Posh, and the Huskies bring it out into the neutral zone. Wolverines control it, now in their defensive zone. It's Ethan Edwards controlling it, alternate captain. Loses the puck, but it's Dakota Rayom Mullen who gathers it behind his own net. Brings it out, sends it off the boards into the neutral zone, into the attacking zone. Thomas Daskis on the attack for the Wolverines. Huskies get a good clearance. Back into the Michigan zone. It's Lavelle on the puck now. Up to Werner. Evan Werner brings the puck in. It'll go to TJ Hughes. TJ Hughes controls it. Drops it back out to the point, who flicks it over the stick of Hall for the Huskies. Back into the Michigan zone. Now back in the neutral zone. The Huskies bring it the other way. Sharp pass to Hall. Whiffs on a shot. Over to Miettinen. Miettinen fighting with Lavelle on the boards behind the Wolverine net. And the Wolverines come out with it. Werner tries to juke out Husky. Cannot. Husky send it in. Make a little change in the back. And the Wolverines get down to the neutral zone.
Nice save early there by Stein. They got a good shot on. Almost had a really good shot at the top of the slot, and it was whiffed on. But they got a rebound shot there. Nice save by Stein. Michigan in possession here in the defensive end.
Hallam with possession. Pokes it backwards over into the corner to Lavelle. Lavelle loses it. Wolverines get it back. Huskies now have it. Send it to the middle. Shot on net. Blocked by Stein. Pops straight up in the air, right in front of the net. It's sent out. Cleared by Moldenhauer after a save by Stein. Stein blocked it, went right up in the air, came down at his feet, and Moldenhauer just sent it out to the side, clear of danger.
That was a very early high danger chance for the Huskies. Rebound landed right in front of the net. Luckily, it was a Wolverine stick to get there first and clear it.
Huskies send the puck into the zone all the way around the boards. They get a change off and retain the puck in their own defensive zone now. Now they send it up, and the Wolverines will get it. It's Luca Fantilli. Has the puck behind his net. Waiting, looking for some attackers. Michigan now on the attack. They send it up. Marcus Stoppa. Marcus Stoppa loses it right around the blue line.
Offsides call there. Stoppa lost the puck behind him, and he entered the zone before the puck did.
Little unfortunate bounce. What do you see? First 2.5 minutes. What do you think about the energy out of these Wolverines, Ethan?
Yeah, I mean, a little bit of sloppy play. Passes aren't really connecting right now. They got to calm down, get into the groove of the game, and get some offensive chances going. It's been all St. Cloud to start.
St. Cloud wins the face-off. Dribbles around and send it off the boards onto Stein. Stein has to use his blocker to move the puck away. Huskies are retaining it behind the net now. Pushed up into the net, pushed up into the boards by Edwards. Edwards gets the puck. He has it behind the net. Nice little juke. And he controls it around the boards to Ernest. Ernest in the neutral zone. Whiffs once, puck's in the air. Gets it back and sends it in. Michigan goes for a change. St. Cloud State out of Minnesota here in Ann Arbor, trying to make a statement win on the road, continue their undefeated season. Sends the puck behind the Michigan net, and that'll be called for icing. Puck will go back down into the Huskies' defensive zone for a Michigan offensive faceoff.
So now here you go. You haven't had a lot of offensive chances. It's been all St. Cloud here in a little over the first 3 minutes of this one. But now you have an offensive faceoff from that icing call. It'll be Hughes to take it. He's been great on the faceoff so far this season. Let's see what they can produce from this.
TJ Hughes loses the faceoff. Huskies retain it. Now they're on the break. Gardner sends it way into the corner, and he's the first one to get it as well. It's retrieved by the Huskies. Back out to the point. Send a shot on net. Blocked by Stein. Goes around to the right side. Wolverines take it now. And they make a turnover in the neutral zone, trying to make an offensive attack. Huskies defenseman just slings the puck way in the air. It's controlled by the Wolverines to Stein. Now to Rayon Mullen. Rayon Mullen sends it up. Wolverines have it. Again in the neutral zone. Here comes TJ Hughes to Evan Werner. Werner makes a nice cut side. On net. It missed. Blocked. Tried for the 5-hole. Blocked by Isaac Posh. Hughes had a great rebound opportunity and missed that one as well. Wolverines with their best chance of the night here 4 minutes into the game, still 0-0.
Yeah, that was an unreal chance. A great deke there from Werner as Stein will cover the puck, and it'll be frozen. Werner made a great move there to get a great shot on net. It was a good save there made by Posh, but a rebound opportunity for TJ Hughes on the other side. Just couldn't get his end of the stick on it, and a good chance there for the Wolverines, finally producing some offense, but now a defensive face-off for the Wolverines.
Yeah. Stein covered up that puck to avoid any further danger. On the other side, though, Isaac Posh with a great save. A shot on net now by the Huskies as they controlled the face-off, got it out to the point. Now it's Moldenhauer. Moldenhauer cutting through the zone diagonally. Nick Moldenhauer loses the puck. Huskies have it. Off the boards, around the net. And Wolverine, it goes back into the neutral zone. Good clearance by the Huskies. Ethan Edwards controls into the neutral zone and drops it back. Now, here comes Hage. Hage, you can tell when he has the puck. He has speed. Cuts it for the net. Shot blocked off the shoulder of Posh. Great attack by Hage. He kind of did it all himself right there. And it was blocked by Posh to avoid the goal. Wolverines and Huskies fighting in the neutral zone now. And Wolverines come out with the puck. Michigan back on the attack. Hallam sends it into the far corner. Still 0-0 here. 5 minutes in Ann Arbor. Some jostling on the boards down in the Huskies defensive zone. Back and forth. Oh, up into the slot. Michigan gets it. Shot on net. Blocked. That was Jacob Truscott, the Michigan captain. Had it up top and threw a shot on goal. Was blocked. Truscott now with a nice block to keep the puck into the offensive zone. Huskies retain it, though, and will clear it into the neutral zone.
Yeah, Michigan with some offensive zone time there. Got a few shots on net. They're now putting some pressure on St. Cloud.
Big hit. Sahlquist leveled Lavelle behind the play, but they both hop up and get off the ice. Stein now with a risky try to save. He gives it away to the Huskies behind his own net. That's Ushin. Ushin for the Huskies got the puck from Stein. Couldn't find a fellow attacker to get the puck to. Now a ball right to the middle, and it's missed. Huskies had it right in front of the net. Tried to pass it, maybe one pass too many, Ethan, and they could not get a shot on net. There was a great opportunity there for St. Cloud State.
I mean, yeah, they had a guy with a wide open net in front of him in Austin. The pass just went wide of his stick. Would have been 1-0 St. Cloud. The score stays at 0, though.
St. Cloud goes in for a change, and Wolverines will send the puck right back to them. St. Cloud State on the attack. Thorson tries to cut across Werner. He pokes it out, picked up by Falk. Falk sends it in. Nice pass across net Shifsky got just enough of it to move it out of the way of the St. Cloud attacker, and the Wolverines retain it 4 now in their defensive zone. Risky pass across the goal, across the net, and Michigan's now back on the attack. It's Hughes. Hughes has it in the corner. Cuts back up towards the top of the zone. Pokes it out. Now Werner. Werner gets shoved to the ground. Back into Edwards, and Edwards will send it in. Michigan goes for a change. Just Shifsky, the lone attacker on the offensive zone for the Wolverines.
I mean, yeah, St. Cloud is racking up a lot of high-danger opportunities. Some good passing across the zone. There's a shot saved and stopped by Stein.
Good save by Stein. It was a shot from near the top of the zone. Didn't have a lot of power right on him. It's a save you got to make, but it's still a good one to make.
Exactly. Stein's made some impressive saves here early. He's had a lot of pressure on him. Wolverines not able to produce a lot of offensive zone time, and St. Cloud has been all over him. A lot of high-danger passes that just have not been able to connect, but one's coming for St. Cloud if this keeps up.
St. Cloud State and Michigan have a face-off in the Michigan defensive zone. It's Estapa on it for Michigan, and he will win it. Whitelaw out for Michigan. Controls the puck. And he'll get it over. Michigan sends it in, and all 5 run towards the puck. Huskies get a good clearance. They send it across the ice. Now back into the middle of the Hall. Hall on the attack. That's Duke. Duke for Michigan, who was ruled the extra skater for tonight's game. He got a good takeaway there, and he's behind his own net, letting Michigan go in for a change. Also St. Cloud going in for a change, and Michigan goes from the attack. William Whitelaw now. Whitelaw, the Columbus Blue Jackets draft pick. Sends it into the zone, and Michigan changes. It's Lavelle. Lavelle skating backwards for Michigan. Back up to Hage. Hage with speed into the zone. Likes to carry it into the zone himself. Loses it. Back up to right in the middle of the net. Moldenhauer. Moldenhauer had it in the middle of the zone. Couldn't control it, and now the Wolverines have it at the point. It goes to Lavelle, sends a shot on net, and it's blocked, and it goes in front. It went off the backboards, and then back in front of the net, and they missed. Huskies the other way. Truscott tries to get in front. It's Adam Ingram for the Huskies bringing it in. It's taken by Mason Sahlquist. Sahlquist spins, shoots it off Truscott's skate, barely missed the net. That would have been a bad own goal for the Wolverines. Ralph for St. Cloud State sends it over. It goes into the corner. Huskies a long offensive zone possession here. Michigan needs a clearance. Shot on net by Sahlquist, blocked by Stein. But Huskies still retaining it. Puck is just floating now in the offensive zone. Michigan cannot get a clearance.
Truscott doesn't have a stick.
Truscott doesn't have a stick. There's a broken stick on the ice. Michigan has 5 defenders who have been on for a long time and only 4 sticks. Hallam fighting now for Michigan. St. Cloud State working around net. They send it in front, blocked by Hage, and then Hallam finally gets the puck, will clear it. The other 4 will change. Howell will change, and 5 Wolverines that are new come onto the ice.
I mean, yeah, that's been the story so far in the first half of the first period. I mean, it's been all St. Cloud, and that was a long offensive zone time for them. Michigan unable to clear it. And it's been a lot of one-and-dones for Michigan offensively, 1 shot and then a clearance, if that. And St. Cloud is getting multiple opportunities at once. Recipe for disaster for the Wolverines.
Battle in the neutral zone. Draper and Ernest in there for the Wolverines. And it'll go back into Michigan's territory, but Michigan has control. Ethan Edwards now. Edwards up on the attack. The alternate captain still has it. Tries to send it back for Daskis, but it's intercepted, poked away by the Huskies. Miettinen for the Huskies. Loses it. Goes to Hughes. Hughes will send it in along the board. It goes behind the net to Posh for the Huskies. Their netminder. Gets it back out. Nice little give and go on the edge there between Hall and Bernovic for the Huskies, but it goes right to Mullen for the Wolverines. A lot of battling here, Ethan.
Yeah, it's been a physical start.
Not many shots on the net so far, though, for the Wolverines. The Huskies have gotten a few, but even with their substantial zone time, haven't been able to put a shot on net. 11 minutes into the game here, still 0-0.
Yeah, although the shots aren't coming on net, there's been a lot of high danger passes that have just missed the sticks of St. Cloud attackers that are right there. And if you're St. Cloud, you're feeling pretty good about your offensive production so far, and you've got to feel like goals will come with it. Michigan, you've got to start clearing the puck earlier. Stop letting St. Cloud get multiple chances offensively, as we'll have a timeout now by the Wolverines to talk things over.
Puck out of bounds. St. Cloud tried to send it in, sent it in a little too high. Wolverines get a much-needed break. There was a stretch there, an offensive zone possession for St. Cloud. Michigan had 5 defenders in there for a long time. What does that do for the team? Does that set you back more than just that shift?
I mean, yeah, it's all just exhaustion there. You've got 5 guys out there that have just been on the ice for a long time. They just came off a fairly productive offensive zone stretch, and then a quick transition by St. Cloud allowed them to get into the zone and keep it there. Wolverines got tired fast and unable to make a change. The biggest part was the captain, Jacob Truscott, lost his stick. And when you have 4 guys out there with sticks and 1 guy without, he's basically a stick handling cone out there. And some high danger chances. Michigan lucky to still have 0-0 on the scoreboard here with 8:46 to go in the first period. And they've got to talk things over and figure out a way to get some more offensive zone time and take some pressure off of Stein, who has done a very impressive job to start this one out.
Yeah, he's had some big saves so far. It'll be a face-off in the center circle here. It'll be Mark Estapa for the Wolverines, and it looks like it'll be that's Mason Salquist. Mason Salquist, the Huskies' alternate captain. Salquist versus Estapa when play restarts. About 11 and a half minutes into this first period here in Ann Arbor. Michigan's registered 3 shots. St. Cloud State 6. Both players fall down on the faceoff. Michigan comes out with the win, though. Luca Fantilli sends it into the zone. Posh has it, gets it blocked by Estapa. Little risky there by Posh. Posh was out of his net and just behind in what would be the trapezoid, if the trapezoid existed in college. Philip Lapointe now for the Wolverines. Finds William Whitelaw, who puts the puck into the zone, but keeps his skates outside of it, avoids offsides. And Michigan cannot connect on passes. Neither can St. Cloud State, though, as Michigan gets the puck right back. Estapa sends it over to Fantilli. Fantilli has time in his own zone. Looking for a pass. Drops it back to Edwards. Edwards tries to cut through 3 Huskies defenders, and does. Brings it into the zone. Cuts across the face of the net. Goes behind the net. Couldn't get the puck to come with him in front of the net. Whitelaw has a shot right from the middle. Blocked. Great block there by Grant Ashon. Ashon for the Huskies. He had to come off the ice because it looked like he was shaken up a little after that one, but he avoided a shot on net by William Whitelaw. And Michigan has the puck again on offense. Hallam cuts in front of the net, sends it backhand into the blockers of Isaac Posh, and Posh will cover it up for a face-off in the Michigan offensive zone. That was a better sequence there by the Wolverines.
That was good. That was good. That's something you can build on. That was all Michigan there from the face-off with 8:46. That was about 45 seconds of Michigan pressure. Got a shot on goal, and now they've got to keep it up. They've got Hage on the offensive face-off now.
Michael Hage, freshman out of Ontario, a big contributor so far here for the Wolverines. He wins the face-off and takes it himself into the corner, drops it back to Riom Mullen. Riom Mullen gets it back to Hage, who sends it back into the offensive zone. There's some battling. A Husky falls on a Wolverine in this offensive zone, but Huskies retain possession. They get a clearance, send it out towards the neutral zone. Good pass off the walls. Page gets a stick on it to intercept it. Huskies Wolverines
penalty
running into
call.
each other in the middle, and there's a penalty called here. Who is that going to be on, Ethan? We'll wait for the announcement. This is a big call here.
Maybe it's just offsides.
No,
Looks like he put his hand up for a penalty.
The referee's making a signal, and
It'll just be offsides.
No penalty. Offsides, so there'll be a face-off right outside the Michigan defensive zone. The puck is dropped. Draper falls on the ice for the Wolverines, but the Huskies win the face-off. They send it around. Luca Fantilli. Fantilli controls it, dribbles behind his own net, off the boards to Ernest. Ernest gets a clearance. Huskies still have it. Nope, goes back to the Wolverines. Ernestine on the attack to Keenan Draper. Draper sends it deep into the zone. Ernestine's on the hunt. Huskies get it, though. No Wolverine on the opposite side to control the puck. And St. Cloud State brings it into the offensive zone. Good clear out by Daskus. Thomas Daskus, the Wolverines on defense. But dribbling through the zone is Barrett Hall. Hall sends a shot, and it looked like it got blocked. Did it go out or did it get saved? Hall.
It got blocked in front and stuck in the jersey of Draper, and a whistle blows, and it'll be an offensive faceoff for St. Cloud.
Barrett Hall, the sophomore, Seattle Kraken draft pick, had a shot on net right in the middle.
A lot of NHL talent on the ice. 14 combined draft picks.
Yeah, it's a lot.
On both teams. 8 for the Wolverines, 6 for the Huskies. So some really talented players on the ice in this matchup.
Still 0-0 here in Ann Arbor. Ralph for the Huskies with a shot on net. Ooh, Ports tried to poke it in, could not get it in. Wolverines now the other way. Werner, nice pass to Hughes. Hughes has space. Little moves on, cross the net. Pass missed. Shifsky had it. If he just got his stick on top of the puck, that's a goal for the Wolverines. Instead, it floats up in the air, and the Huskies get the save. Wow. Posh now catches the puck after a long shot in by Lavelle. But that was the Wolverines' best chance of the night. Hughes had it on the right side. Nice backhand pass across the net. Shifsky skated right onto it, but could not get enough stick on the puck.
Shifsky almost had it. There was a defender right on him, but it was a great chance. A great pass by Hughes across the crease. And Wolverines almost put one in the back of the net to get an early goal.
It'll be a stop again on the faceoff.
Still in the offensive zone.
In the offensive zone for the Wolverines against Rosborough. Astapa versus Rosborough. Astapa wins the faceoff to Edwards at the point. Edwards sends a shot on. It's controlled by Whitelaw. Lavelle over to Edwards. Michigan moving the puck now, connecting some passes. Edwards has pressure. Good diagonal pass to Whitelaw. Whitelaw still controlling it. Again, back to Edwards. They're playing some give and go across the offensive zone here. Edwards dribbling in, and he jukes out the defender, gets it backwards. Still controlling the puck is the Wolverines. This is a longer offensive possession you're looking for. A little loop around by Astapa, tried to surprise Posh, didn't work. Huskies get a clearance. Lavelle has the puck on the other side. Michigan gets a change off, at least a partial change. Now Lavelle to Hage. That's not Hage. Truscott. Truscott sends it in. And the Huskies clear it. 5 minutes left here in the first period. Still 0-0. Michigan and St. Cloud State.
And a long offensive possession there for the Wolverines. Couldn't make anything from it, but that's an improvement from what you saw in the first part of the period. But here we go.
St. Cloud State on the offensive. And it's a good block there.
Hallam
that was Hage. Hallam gets it out. Hallam tries to send it in. Blocked by a hand of St. Cloud State. Kind of disrupted the rhythm. We might get an offsides call here. Oh, no, we're going to get a penalty. Oh, behind the play.
We've got a St. Cloud player down.
That's Thorson, I believe. Gavin Thorson is down, and he's going to be the one called for the penalty. So Thorson was down behind the play, and he's going to get called for a holding. I don't know if you heard the ref there. Thorson gets called for a holding, so now the Wolverines go on the power play. What are you looking for here, Ethan, on a Wolverines power play?
Yeah, so there, Rayo Mullen was trying to join the attack with the Wolverines and got held back by Thorson. That's a clear penalty call for the officials. But now you got a power play opportunity for the Wolverines. This Wolverine squad was the #1 team in the country on their power play last season, converting at a 33.6% rate. Trying to keep it up this season. They've had some success on the power play, and let's see if they can open up the scoring in this one. 4:39 left in the first period.
Edwards, LaPointe, Moldenhauer, Werner, and Shifsky for the Wolverines. Huskies looking for a kill. Wolverines lose the opening faceoff. Huskies get a clear. It goes back to Stein behind his own net, and the Michigan will load up for an attack. It's Edwards. Edwards drops it back. Moldenhauer, Nick Moldenhauer, the Toronto Maple Leaf draft pick, skates in, sends it to Werner. Werner has time now. Drops it back to the point to Edwards. Edwards skates across the blue line, gets it into the slot. Back to Edwards. Tries to get a one-timer on net, and it was a changeup. Floated through the zone, went to the goalie, got kicked out, and now Edwards has it back at the top of the net.
Moldenhauer almost had a chance for a goal there.
Edwards
on the rebound.
to Werner. On net. Blocked by Posh. And then Shifsky flicked it on with his backhand. Missed. Another great opportunity. There was someone on the other side. It might have been LaPointe. Shifsky flicked it on. LaPointe might have had a chance to capitalize and push that one in.
Mask comes off, which will cause a stoppage. But yeah, that's two really good chances on rebounds there. First one was Moldenhauer. There, and then on the second opportunity on the rebound was Shifsky. The backhand went just wide of the net. Getting some good chances in front of the net here on this power play opportunity. Still a minute 13 left on the power play, and it looks like the second line is in.
Estapa now will take the faceoff for the Wolverines in their offensive zone. Huskies get another win. Clear it out. Hage for the Wolverines sends it over to Lavelle. Lavelle drops it back to Hage, and Hage, they like to have him carry the puck over the blue line. Skates through defenders, drops it to Hughes. Hughes sends it across. Michigan controlling it at the top. Hage drops it behind the net, in front. Good little series of passes for the Wolverines. Could not get a stick on the puck to shoot it. Hage shot on net. Tries to get a rebound. Back into the corner. Estapa with a shot now. God, blocks all over the place for the Huskies. Michigan controls it. Lavelle, cross side, Whitelaw. Whitelaw misses. Goes back to Hughes. Hughes controls it behind the net. Has a few Huskies defenders on him. 25 seconds left on the power play. Michigan cannot hold the offensive zone. Lavelle controls it. Hage brings it right back in. Sends it cross side to Whitelaw. Huskies get a clear.
Whitelaw had a good chance there on the one-timer across the offensive zone. It was a great save there by Posh to move over the crease quickly and get his pad on it, but a good chance there for the Wolverines and a nice setup there by the power play unit.
Power play is up. Michigan is on the attack, though. Hallam has it. Fifth defender comes on for the Huskies. 2 minutes, 30 seconds left here in the first period, 0-0. St. Cloud State gets a hold. They clear it out. Tyler Duke now for the Wolverines. Disappointing power play, I'd say, for Michigan. They got good chances but couldn't convert.
Good chances, couldn't get one in the back of the net, but the momentum has shifted here from the first 10 minutes of the first period into Michigan's favor. Tyler Stein has been lonely over there on the other side of the ice recently.
Yeah, Logan Stein keeping a clean slate, but hasn't had much action, which I'm sure he'll take. Moldenhauer for the Wolverines sends it in, and St. Cloud State controls it. Now it's Falk up, and they get it to Bernovic. Bernovic on the attack to Miettinen. Miettinen takes a spill. Rion Mullen spills over him. Some battling on the offense, on the boards. St. Cloud State on the attack, drops it back to the point, and they get it back into the corner. They'll go around the net, and Michigan will control it and clear. Shifsky now. Shifsky with Moldenhauer beside him. Gives Moldenhauer back to Shifsky. Behind the net, Werner will get there first. Werner tries to go across the blue line, couldn't get it there. Good deflection. Now he controls it back in his own zone. Sends a pass to his own goalie. Fantilli cuts it off, and Michigan back on the attack. Shifsky can't get a good pass off. Werner, though, controls it into the zone. There's 5 defenders. He didn't stand a chance. 1 minute left. 1 minute left in this first period here for the Wolverines. Hughes sends it up to LaPointe. Michigan not connecting passes in the neutral zone, unable to get a great attack onto the offensive zone. Thorson for the Huskies, who served the penalty, back onto the ice. He sends it in, and he'll change. Whitelaw to Hughes now. Hughes cutting through the center. Cannot find the puck. A lot of back and forth here in the neutral zone. Huskies are controlling it. Send it in all the way around. Duke gets there first. Duke, pokes it out to a Husky. Huskies have it in a dangerous position on the circle, but Duke will control it, and Michigan will get a clear. Duke's still battling, though. Actually, they will not get a clear. They tried to get a clear, and St. Cloud kept it in. Now Hughes will take it. Over to Whitelaw. Whitelaw with 8 seconds left in the period. Loses the puck. Huskies in their own defensive zone. 4-3. That will be the end of the period. 0-0 here in Ann Arbor between the number 10 ranked Michigan Wolverines and the number 13 ranked St. Cloud State Huskies. St. Cloud State definitely won the first half of the period, but I'd say, Ethan, that Michigan had a good bounce back. They controlled their offensive zone for the second half, got a good power play off, didn't convert, still 0-0, but a good sequence there for the Wolverines.
Yeah, I think if you're Michigan, you go into the locker room here with your heads up. You came out a little slow in the first 10, gave up a lot of really good chances, but was able to keep the score 0-0. And then they came out after the quick break there at the halfway mark and put the pressure on St. Cloud, got a power play, got a few really good chances, and St. Cloud did the same thing. When they were getting pressure, just playing good defense, good goaltending, and keeping the score 0-0. And we'll head into a second period here in a little bit. Still tied 0-0 between a top 15 matchup of St. Cloud and Michigan.
Welcome back to Ann Arbor. Still 0-0 here between Michigan and St. Cloud State. Interesting first period. Not a ton of shots on net by either side, but definitely clear momentum swings here for the first half and second half of the period, Ethan. What does Michigan need to keep up if they want to? What changed between the first 10 minutes and the second 10 minutes that they need to replicate in this period?
Yeah, I think it was a tale of two tens there in the first period. First 10 was all St. Cloud, and second 10 was all Michigan. What they need to keep up is just keeping up possession in the offensive zone, keeping it down there, dump it down, and have a good rush to keep the puck in that offensive zone and get some more shots on net. Polish is a really good goaltender, and they need to test him as much as possible because the easy saves he's going to make, and he's made some difficult ones too. They've gotten a good chance on some rebounds late in that power play that they had, but they got to keep that up and try and limit the long defensive zone time that they had towards the middle of that first period.
Yeah, I'd like to see Michael Hage get a little more involved. He's clearly a spark plug when he gets the puck, right? I know they like to have him take it over the blue line on offense, but he didn't have a huge impact there. You could tell when he got the puck, he had the potential to make something happen, but St. Cloud State also knew that, right? They're there to shut him down right away. So if Hage gets involved, that would be huge for these Wolverines. He's a freshman out of Ontario, but he's been one of their best contributors so far this season.
Yeah, and I think one thing that Michigan has ran into a little bit here is struggles on the face-off. They've had a great success on the face-off to start off in their first 4 games, but St. Cloud has some talented centermen, highlighted by the alternate captain, Mason Sahlquist, the senior. He had a 5.67 face-off rate last year and went 20-6 in his 26 face-offs he took again in the opener against St. Cloud. Some impressive stuff, and guys like TJ Hughes and Estapa have had a lot of success on the face-off in the first 4 games of this season, running into a little bit of trouble here against a talented St. Cloud team. So they got to win more face-offs, which is huge, especially in the offensive zone, to generate some more offensive pressure and hopefully light up the lamp. We've got just over 2 minutes to go.
Ethan will be taking over the play-by-play duties for this second period. I will be on the color. Ethan, great environment here tonight. It's Breast Cancer Awareness Night, so a lot of pink in the stands.
Got a lot of pink. We got a packed student section, the children of Yost, as they like to call themselves. We've got a back wall that is completely filled to the top row, and it is a great environment here on a Friday night in Ann Arbor.
A lot of players also have pink wrapped around their sticks for breast cancer awareness. Really a great thing that the team does. But Michigan,
you know, this Michigan program, 3 straight Frozen Four appearances. They have a pretty passionate fan base and a fan base that comes through for them on every occasion, this being a big one against a number 13 ranked squad coming into town. But we've got a packed house here in Ann Arbor, and it's been fun for 20 minutes.
There's not much that beats college hockey. Full band here for Michigan, full student section booing on the refs, as student sections do in college hockey. A lot of alumni here. It's just a great environment, and see if any goals get put on the scoreboard in this second period. Refs are ready for period number 2, and here come the players.
As you hear, "Hail to the Victors" start playing from the Michigan band. The Michigan Wolverines enter the ice for the second period. We've got just under 45 seconds to go until we drop the puck on period number 2 in Yost Arena. It is still 0-0. Some high danger chances for both teams, some good goaltending for both teams. Shots are now 8-7 Wolverines. And like we said, it was a tale of 2 tens. The shots were 6-3 St. Cloud after the first 10 minutes of that first period. And from that point on, it was 5-1 Wolverines.
Michigan found themselves a power play. Right, they kind of got gifted that as Thorson for St. Cloud State took down Rio Mullen for the Wolverines behind the play. They had a power play, had some good chances. One went right in front of the net for Shifsky. Could not get his stick on it.
And here we go. We're ready for puck drop as St. Cloud will win the faceoff. And Lidke fires it into the zone. St. Cloud with possession behind the net. There's a scruff. St. Cloud has it. Pass whiffed on, taken away by Werner, and they escape the zone. Here comes Edwards to Hughes. That pass deflected out wide, and St. Cloud will come right back out on the attack. 3-on-1, and he falls to the ice, and that will ruin the chance for St. Cloud. Now here comes Werner. Shifsky tried to handle the puck and couldn't. And a great hit there by Ethan Edwards.
Big chance there.
Edwards flattened him to negate that offensive chance for St. Cloud. As here's Ray O'Mullen at center ice. Pass to Halem goes just wide and frozen by Posh. It'll be an offensive faceoff for the Wolverines.
Right after that hit, St. Cloud had a chance on net. It was a one-on-one with Stein, and he just missed it high side to the left. Good chance there for St. Cloud, but Michigan now has an offensive faceoff with what might be their A unit.
It'll be Hage on the faceoff, and he loses it. Ralph clears the zone for St. Cloud. Truscott knocks it down with his hand. Now here's Halem at center ice, attacking. 3-on-2 for Michigan. Pass across, shot, saved, rebound, saved! Moldenhauer with 2 back-to-back chances there, and 2 great saves by Posh. Michigan still with it in the offensive zone, now controlled by St. Cloud.
2 great chances there from Moldenhauer. I would have liked to see him go high maybe the first time, but I get the idea going for the 5-hole. Just couldn't execute.
Edwards fired it around the boards. And now Ralph with it for St. Cloud. Tries to clear it and does. That one kicked across. Now here's Bernovic into the zone. And Michigan takes possession. Daskus. And that'll get whistled for an icing. So an offensive face-off for St. Cloud coming up just under 2 minutes into this second period. What have you seen so far, Theo?
That was a great double attack there. There was a shot, then a rebound. Tried to go between the tender's legs both times. Posh covered it up both times. But a great 2 shots there for the Wolverines. But now they have to lock in and defend here and get a big clearance against this offensive faceoff for the Huskies.
Here's another faceoff. Michigan's been struggling on them to start. And Draper went early there. He'll get a warning. This faceoff won by Draper, but St. Cloud takes possession. That caromed off a Michigan defender and hit off the pad of Stein. Shot deflected out wide from the point, and Michigan clears the zone. St. Cloud still with it, center ice. Cross pass. And they dump it deep. Behind the net. Put in front, controlled by Fantilli. Cleared out. Now here's Ernest with speed.
Here we go.
Into the zone. Shot deflected up over the boards, and it'll be a whistle.
Ernest had a little chance there. Had a lot of open ice in front of him, but got beat to the spot by the Husky defender, and he got his stick in the way. Puck went out of bounds. No trailing attackers there for Michigan for Ernest to drop it back to. I like the opportunity to be aggressive, but got beat to the spot there by the defender.
It'll be Marcus Stoppa, the alternate captain, on the faceoff.
Cannot win the faceoffs. Michigan is losing the faceoff battle here tonight, and they, especially in the offensive zone, unable to retain it. St. Cloud State's gotten some big clearances.
Posh with it behind his own net. Duke intercepts that clearance attempt at the point, fires it back in. That one poked by LaPointe. Now the pass to Whitelaw in front of the net. Shot, saved, rebound, saved again.
Whitelaw, 2 big chances there.
Puck still in the offensive zone. LaPointe fires it across to Duke. Here's Tyler Duke, wraps it back around. Gives it to Edwards. Edwards now. Back to Duke, shot, saved. Now Whitelaw in the corner.
Good attempt from long range.
Back over to Edwards. Now Duke at the top of the point. Skates in, back to Edwards. Skating down to the corner. Centering attempt, intercepted by St. Cloud. Clearance attempt, not successful. Shifsky now, shot, saved.
Michigan has Whitelaw in front of the net
Edwards
trying to get
centering
deflections.
wide. Huge shot, saved. Duke now at the midline, fires it back into the zone. Posh behind its net, leaves it. Hughes intercepts it. Now Hughes moving in, pass, in front, shots, gloved. Shifsky was alone in front of the net, got the pass from Hughes, tried to lift it up into the corner, and a great save by Isaac Posh with the glove.
Posh guessed right. Hughes had it, sent it to Shifsky, who's alone at the crease, and he tried to go a little 135-degree angle to the far side. If he just goes short side there, I think he gets it in the net, but Posh guessed right for Shifsky, who missed his second wide open chance of the game.
Posh has been under fire to start this second period and made some outstanding saves.
Michigan has doubled their shots total already.
Now in the offensive zone is St. Cloud. That one goes behind the net, and a penalty called, and Michigan will go on the penalty kill.
We'll see what the call is here. I missed it.
It'll be Lovell who enters, and it'll be cross-checking on Lovell. So now St. Cloud gets their first power play opportunity of the night.
Big moment here for the Wolverines. They had the momentum the first 4 minutes of this period. 16 minutes left. Now St. Cloud gets a chance to score on the power play. A kill here would be huge. We know Michigan has the ability to get some shorthanded goals. Shifsky had 2 over the weekend in their 4-1 win against Arizona State. So this is a big kill here.
Face off taken by Estapa and lost. Pass in front, centering, shot blocked.
That was a
Wiley lost it.
good opportunity there, but good block as well. Good recovery.
Goes out of the zone. Now here's Bernovic. Gross. Tries to bring it into the zone, got poke checked away. Now Bernovic brings it in. Pass out to Wiley at the point, skates in, shot, deflected. Bernovic. Down low. Centering attempt. Poke checked. Wiley. Shot blocked. Wiley with it still. Swings it across. Now cross ice. Bernovic. Save. Great pad save there by Stein. And Michigan gets a clearance. They'll get 4 new killers on the ice. Stein had to go cross his crease to make that pad save, and does so.
Big moment there for Logan Stein. He needed that.
1:05 left on the power play. 15 minutes left.
And icing on St. Cloud State.
And an icing call. That's huge for the Michigan penalty kill.
That is unfortunate for a power play. You do not want to have icing while you're on the power play attack. Now the faceoff has to go all the way in your own defensive zone for St. Cloud State. Michigan gets a chance here to, if they can win a faceoff, it's a lot of time killed. It's still a minute left on this power play. A lot of action so far for St. Cloud.
It'll be Shifsky on the faceoff. He wins it.
They do.
Goes back to Haiti, who gives it to Truscott.
Michigan killing time.
Haiti, the freshman from Rochester. He is known for his penalty kill ability and looks to provide that in his first season for the Wolverines, and he's on the ice here with 54 seconds left in the play.
Truscott was just skating backwards and then sent the puck from almost his own defensive zone on net. No choice for Posh but to cover it up. Michigan kills 10 seconds and resets with another faceoff. That's a big win. The faceoff wins are huge. Halem tries to get another one and does.
Shifsky now, shot wide.
Could have been
almost
clipping.
A chance for another shorthanded goal for Shifsky, who had 2 against Arizona State. Now here's St. Cloud attacking. Haiti gets a big hit, and Truscott clears the full length of the ice. And on cue, Haiti provides a big moment for the Michigan penalty kill.
30 seconds left.
30 seconds left in the power play for St. Cloud. Gardner brings it into the zone. It goes around the boards, and Duke tried to clear it, saved at the point. Gardner to Salquist, now back to Gardner. Dumps it deep. 5 seconds left on the power play. Duke has it along the boards. Ernest there with him. And they'll cover it, and the 5th skater will join the Wolverines. They have killed off the power play. Both teams now 0 for 1 with the extra skater.
Big moment there for the Michigan penalty kill. And now the puck is just stuck in the corner. Nothing has happened for about 30 seconds.
Sometimes they might blow a whistle here, but now it escapes the scruff. Gets dumped back into the Michigan zone. As Tyler Duke lays his big body there. Ernest with it. Seeing some much more physical play here from the Wolverines. At mid-ice, it gets dumped back deep into the Michigan zone. Edwards with it. Circles back, leaves it for Werner, who gets it stolen away from him. Behind the net, here's St. Cloud at the point now. Shot, deflected wide.
Good block by Edwards.
And that one escaped the zone.
And also the ring.
Warren Clark, the Tampa Bay Lightning draft pick, tried to play it off like it didn't go across the blue line, but it did. And it's an offsides call. Michigan gets a change.
St. Cloud State only registered 1 shot on that penalty kill. A little bit of a rough start for that kill, as St. Cloud State had a good attempt right at the beginning, but then they killed it. They got it together, got it on their offensive zone, and that was the only shot registered. Big moment there for the Wolverine defense. See if they can turn into offensive momentum.
Michigan wins that faceoff. Rael Mullen dumps it deep. Thorson now clears the zone. Here's Gross, dumps it deep into the Michigan zone. Rael Mullen with it, swings it across. Here's Halem, leaves it for Fantilli. Now here comes Hage, shot wide.
Good chance.
Hage had an open shot attempt as that puck just goes over the boards and into the lap of a fan. And he shows the crowd he's got the puck, gets a standing O.
Good chance there for Hage. Hage had time in the middle of the offensive zone, dragged the puck, sent a shot, just missed to the left. It's a big opportunity. Whenever Hage has space, that's a good thing for this Michigan attack.
Estapa will take the face-off for the Wolverines in the offensive end. Still 0-0 with 12:35 left in the second period. Estapa wins the face-off out in front. LaPointe, backhand, goes just over the glove of Posh and over the net as well. Lovell into Truscott. That gets knocked out. Lovell back at the point, whiffs on the slap shot. Here's Whitelaw, cross ice, and that exits the zone. Estapa still with it though. At mid-ice, fires it back in, around the boards. LaPointe on it, gets knocked up, and cross ice pass. Now here's Bernovic for St. Cloud, knocking into this offensive zone. Around the boards, Whitelaw has it. Whitelaw with a nice spin move, gets knocked down but gets back up. Now Truscott. Estapa. Bad giveaway there. Oh, he's able to clear it.
That was almost really bad there.
They dump it deep. Whitelaw tried to get his stick on it, couldn't. Now Bernovic with it.
Back and forth here.
Edwards in his own defensive end. Cross ice. Dump deep. Posh tries to pass it himself and does. Cross ice now. And dumped deep by St. Cloud. Haiti has it. And St. Cloud steals it away in the offensive zone. Haiti with the hit. St. Cloud behind the net, wraps it around, tries to pass it, gets intercepted by Werner. Werner now leaves it. Hughes out to Shifsky. Shifsky with speed into the zone. Spins away. Now Hughes, shot saved right into the middle of Isaac Posh.
Michigan's A offensive line had some space in front of them. It was almost a 3-on-2 between Shifsky, Hughes, and Werner. They got a good clearance and went the other way. Sent it from the middle to out wide. Had a good opportunity there, but good save by Posh. Haven't been able to put the shots in the corners. They're now getting them on net to 18 shots now, halfway into the second period, but they've all been relatively easy saves.
Hage wins the faceoff. Shot by Halem goes wide. Puck still in the offensive zone. Now here's Hage, moves in, passes it across. Now Duke tries to center it, gets blocked. Rayon Mullen and Moldenhauer keep it in. And now it gets cleared out on net to Stein. And Duke now with possession behind the net. And now here come the Wolverines on the attack. That pass deflected down by St. Cloud. And Thorson will circle back. Bad giveaway. Here's Hage. Tried to pass it to Daskus, who we thought was behind him, but it wasn't. It was a St. Cloud defender instead. And that clearance attempt goes the length of the ice. Didn't get deflected. It will be an icing and an offensive faceoff coming up for the Wolverines with 10 minutes and 2 seconds left in the second period. We're still tied at 0.
A lot of good deflections here in the second period by both teams, kind of preventing any offensive rhythm. The only chances so far have been a little bit of a fluky, maybe off faceoffs or sending them in off the boards and then getting sent to the net. Lack of good sustained offensive possessions from both teams because there's been so many defenders getting their stick on the puck in between the passes. There'll be a timeout here on ice.
And we'll pause for the halfway intermission. Oh, it's a timeout by St. Cloud.
We'll stick around. We'll stick around.
So we'll stick around as it'll only be a 1-minute timeout as they come out to clean the ice quickly. What have you seen, Theo, so far, first 10 minutes of the second period?
I mean, the shots were 8-7 coming into this period. Now they're 18-9, Michigan. Michigan's registered 10 shots in 10 minutes. St. Cloud State's gotten 2 off. That being said, Michigan's chances have been a little just right at Posh. I'd like to see a pass across the ice to get an open side shot, maybe a one-timer in. But Michigan's just had players, their top attackers, bringing the puck in and then getting shots right at Posh. Whitelaw had 2 good chances back-to-back, but unable to really place their shots, kind of just throwing them on net. And Posh is too good of a netminder to let any of those pucks get by him.
Posh entering this game with a .946 save percentage.
It's absurd.
And he's a really good netminder. He made some incredible saves so far in this game. There's been a few shots that have been right at his chest, but he's had to work for a lot of them.
Yeah, that .946 is generational. Michigan does not have a keeper that's .946. Stein's
offensive face-off now.
Stein only at .898 coming to this game, but he's shown well so far. Both netminders playing well.
Michigan wins the face-off. Daskus along the boards, gets pinned up against him. Scrum for the puck. Ernest knocks it deep. And a penalty will be called there on Daskus.
You just don't want to do that. You're in the offensive zone. You don't need to take the opposing defender out to try to get to the puck. You had 2 attackers behind the net to their 1 defender, and he held the defender, took him down, and now Michigan has to go back on the penalty kill. That's just not a very intelligent play by Thomas Daskus.
Yeah, Daskus lost the puck there. Defender out in front of him and tried to wrap around him to skate out in front. Instead held on to the jersey, and the official's going to blow that whistle every time.
That's just a no-brainer call. Defender fell. Daskus was the clear culprit. It's a little too experienced to be making that happen. He's a grad transfer from Miami of Ohio. It's just unfortunate. But now Michigan has a chance again to regain some momentum. Their kill last time was great. Got the puck in the offensive zone, actually. They need to see if they can do that again, or else St. Cloud State a big chance to kind of take back this period that was lost for them. Little timeout here, though, on the ice. Both sides preparing their plays. St. Cloud State started the last power play really strong. Came out with a play, worked it around in a little bit of a square, and got a shot right from the center onto the net. See if they do something similar this time. Michigan's got to be prepared for it, or else a good shot could bury them 1-0.
So here comes the second penalty kill for the Wolverines this period. The first one they did a great job, only let up 1 shot on goal, and we'll see what happens in this campaign, it's a stop on the face-off.
Sapp has done a good job so far. It's a big first face-off here for the Wolverines.
Miettinen gets called off, and Gross will step in to take the offensive face-off for St. Cloud. 9:47 left in the second period. And they win the face-off, and they'll start the power play in the offensive zone.
Oh, tangled.
Tangled up. 2 Michigan defenders on him. Gets it off. Now here's Gross behind the net. Pinned up against the boards by Duke. And Draper's there to clean it up as Stoppa is able to clear the zone for the Wolverines.
Good backhand clearance there.
Brnovic now off the boards to Miettinen. Now here's Hall. Hall around to Brnovic. Brnovic down low. Gets it back. Now at the point it's Wiley to Hall. Hall, the Seattle Kraken draft pick. Wiley off his stick and out of the zone. Minute 10 to go here in this power play. They get it to Hall. Here's Hall. Leaves it for Miettinen. Now Brnovic around the boards. Centering pass. Miettinen couldn't get a hold of it. Off balance.
St. Cloud cannot get a shot off.
Brnovic now on the right side. Moves in. Shot. Saves Stein.
There was a shot.
A nice shot there, and then it was cleared by Draper.
It was right at the chest of Logan Stein. Good save. Necessary save, but good save yet again.
That rebound went wide. Now here's Wiley at center ice. Leaves it back. And that pass tried to leave it back for Sahlquist. It goes behind him and back into the defensive zone. Now 25 seconds left on the power play for St. Cloud. Probably one last rush here. They move in quickly. Leaves it back. Here's Gardner. Gardner leaves it to Thorson. Now in the corner, in front of the net. Pass. Goes wide. It looked like they had an opportunity there for a shot.
Yeah, that was one too many passes there for St. Cloud State. Michigan back at full strength.
Here's the pass. Zinger at the point. Daskus behind him, steals away. Here comes Shifty, leaves it for Daskus. Does he have the speed to get there? He does not. Here's Shifsky behind the boards. Halem couldn't haul it in. Gardner dumps it deep. Stein will control it. In the corner now. Rayo Mullen to Fantilli. Chase for the puck. Halem gets it. Fantilli leaves it for Rayo Mullen behind his own net.
This is an amazing long shift by Jackson Halem.
Shot saved by Stein. Rebound. Shot blocked wide. Goes around the boards. Now here's Clark.
Halem's been on for almost 2 minutes.
Hughes now gives it to Whitelaw. Goes back into the zone. Stein controls it. Big hit there as Rayo Mullen hits the ice. He passes it to Hughes. Hughes to Whitelaw. Now they escape the zone finally. Hughes with it. Into Werner. Werner makes a nice move up the boards. Now behind the net. Gets hit. And loses possession of the puck. Now fighting to get it back. Colin Ralph leaves it to Reiners. Moldenauer shoots it back into the zone. Gross now with it in his own defensive zone. Brings it out.
No connection by either team.
That dump was on net and blocked down by Stein. Now Michigan with it. Lovell tries to find Hage. Hage fires it into the zone, controlled by Posh. That pass cross ice, deflected into the defensive zone. Lovell controls it. Brings it around the boards. Leaves it for Edwards. Edwards now looking to make a move. Here comes Lovell off the boards. Knocked up. Lovell couldn't control it. Now here's Brnovic.
Whole lot of neutral zoning.
Yep. Lidke. Off the skate of Gardner and into the Michigan zone. Stein controls it. Gives it to Edwards. Now here's LaPointe. LaPointe with the lane into the zone. Ernestine tried to knock it down into the net. Looked like it could have been a high stick. No whistle though. Ernestine.
What an attempt there by Ernestine. Puck was way in the air. He tried to knock it down.
Here comes Draper into the zone. Ernestine, centering attempt. Daskus just couldn't get there in time. Now he fires it along the boards. Haiti has it. Fires it back in. Draper behind the net. Tried to wrap around, got knocked down. Now here's Daskus to Truscott at the point. Draper behind the net, gets knocked down. 4 minutes to go now in the second period. Ernestine needs a change. That pass deflected out of the zone. St. Cloud will get some players off the ice. Whitelaw tried to make a move. That pass gets deflected, so it won't be an icing. Stein controls it, wraps it around the boards. Under 4 minutes to play now in the second period. Still 0-0.
Long period of action for very little shots going on net.
In the corner, wrapped around to the point. Shot goes wide. Reiner's behind the net, leaves it. Austin can control it. Off the boards and out of the zone. Whitelaw sends it. Halem now in a scruffle. It gets knocked down to the ice. Here's Gross. Pass to Gardner. Gardner brings it into the zone. A big hit there.
Haiti.
By Haiti. He lays the boom there.
Ethan, this is going to be a big game of mistakes. Whoever makes the first mistake will let up the first goal. It's been pretty sound defense so far, but neither team's gathered anything. Here we go. There's a scuffle
in front of the net. Fantilli and LaPointe involved. And in a chippy 0-0 game like this, that's what we can expect. High physicality.
Yeah, I don't blame the players. A lot of hard work, zeros on the scoreboard. But as I was saying, whoever whiffs on the first pass in their defensive zone or sends one across their own net that maybe they shouldn't have, they're going to get punished. And that might be the difference in this game because neither defense or goalie is breaking to these attacks that don't seem to have much continuity between them.
Michigan wins the faceoff in their defensive zone. Now it gets fired back around the boards. Duke trying to fight for it. Page in there. It gets knocked away and out of the defensive zone. Moldenauer chasing after it and gets tangled up with Miettinen and couldn't corral it. Now into the corner. LaPointe fires across at the point to Duke. Duke into Hage in the center. Shot just wide. Moldenauer gets knocked down. LaPointe trying to fight for it. Moldenauer knocked down again. Now St. Cloud with it.
Big chance there for Hage.
That's the second time Hage has had a shot point blank from the top of the slot, as that shot goes right into the pads of Stein. Here comes Duke. Fires it into the zone. Werner lays a hit. Now centering pass. Shifsky tries to tip it and redirect it into the back of the net. But a nice save there by Posh. He was right there waiting for it. 1 minute, 43 seconds left to go in the second period. Still 0-0. Offensive faceoff coming up for the Wolverines as Posh fixes his goalie mask.
A lot of back and forth. Hage had a great opportunity right in the center of the offensive zone. Missed it to the left for the second time tonight. Both teams looking for a breakthrough goal. Still 0-0.
This crowd is at the edge of their seats for a goal here. You can just feel it in the arena. It'll be Hughes taking the face off the first line out for the Wolverines. He wins it.
This first line might be the one to bring the spark.
Mullen. Shot. Saved. Edwards tries to center. Hughes on the rebound. Wraps around. Shot. Saved. Oh,
Wow.
Hughes tried to dangle it across the crease. That shot deflected and out of the zone. Hughes with a great chance and an outstanding kick save from Posh.
2 of them, back-to-back. Little one and then a rebound, too. Best chance of the night for the Wolverines. Here they go again.
Here's Hughes into Werner. Werner pass. Just couldn't get on the stick of Shifsky as he hits the ice.
His first line's brought the spark. These are 2 great chances in front of the net. Goalie wasn't really in position for either. One great save by the goalie, one missed pass by Shifsky.
Werner now in the corner. Leaves it for Hughes. Hughes gets knocked down and a penalty called, and it'll be a power play for the Wolverines with 52.7 remaining in the second period.
That was just too good of a sequence there for that first line to come out empty-handed. They will come out with a 5-on-4 for 2 minutes. It'll be split between both periods here. 52 seconds left in this first one, and then in the third period, it'll be the first minute and 8 seconds of that period as well.
Jack Riemann is the one who will head to
Jail.
the penalty box, and it'll be the Wolverines on a power play. I still don't think we're giving enough credit to that kick save by Isaac Posh on TJ Hughes. That was outstanding.
It was ridiculous. Hughes cut across the net and kind of beat Posh. He juked him out, got around him with his stick, tried to go with the backhand, and Posh just kicked out his skate, got just around the puck, kept it out of the net. Big chance here for the Wolverines.
Lovell now has it at the point. Gives it to Hage. Hage now. Second power play on for the Wolverines. Huge shot off the top of the net and over the net. Lovell. Back to Hughes. Back to Hage. Hage in front. Estapa saved. Estapa tried to go backhand, forehand right in front of the net and just hits the pad of Isaac Posh. We've been saying his name all night. 22 shots on goal, 22 saves for Isaac Posh. A minute 37 still to go in the power play, 29.7 to go in the second period.
That was a great first 22 seconds there. Michigan just had some back and forth passes to get some momentum going. Then they worked it around real fast, got some good chances, but good saves by Posh yet again.
And a clearance by St. Cloud. Stein controls it. Lovell will come back to retrieve it. 20 seconds left in the period. This will probably be the last attack for the Wolverines power play before we enter the third period. Here comes Hage with speed. Hage into the corner. Tries to give it to Lovell. That gets intercepted. Now a 2-on-2 for the penalty killers of St. Cloud. Big hit. TJ Hughes lays him out.
Thorson was handling through the offensive zone. Hughes took him out at first, and then Estapa toppled over him to end the period. Good defensive sequence there by the St. Cloud State, but Michigan needs to continue to bring the heat on this next power play because they still have a minute left, still 0-0. That was a better period for the Wolverines. They won the shots battle by far, had a kill in there, but it'll be huge to start this third period with energy.
Yeah, Hughes laid an absolute hammer on Thorson there. They had a 2-on-2 chance shorthanded with about 10 seconds left to go in the period, and Hughes came across Thorson, never saw him with his head down, and got laid out. That's how the period ended. We will enter the third period with Michigan on the power play, a minute 8 to go in that penalty, and 20 minutes, still 0-0.
Is a 12-minute intermission. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in about 10 minutes here for the finale between the Wolverines and the Huskies. Welcome back to Ann Arbor. Still 0-0 here between these Huskies and Wolverines. Michigan looking to break through early in this third period as they're facing a team that's been pesky all night. Michigan's been unable to get wide open chances. And well, they've had the chances, Ethan. They just haven't been able to put them in the net. What's been the missing piece here for the Wolverines so far?
Honestly, the missing piece is facing a less talented goaltender. I mean, Isaac Posh has been unbelievable, saving shots left and right. They have 22 shots on net, which is an impressive tally for 2 periods. They enter this period on the power play with the extra skater, 1 minute and 8 seconds left on it. So they're going to look to come out hot and firing and try to put one in the back of the net. But it's been tough facing a netminder this good in Isaac Posh. Stein has held up his end of the bargain, though, as well, keeping the St. Cloud total to 0, facing 14 shots on net and 14 saves on his end. Logan Stein, the graduate student, has been playing really well.
Goose eggs on both sides of the scoreboard. Third period's gonna start in about 3 minutes. We'll see which team can capitalize first, which team can avoid making the first and maybe last mistake of the game.
My prediction, Theo, this first line for Michigan, Hughes, Shifsky, they've made things happen all night long. They just haven't been able to find the back of the net. I think they're going to come through here, opening up on this power play.
Be more specific. Which one? Which one, Ethan? I'm holding you to this prediction.
I've got Hughes. He had that chance. He faced an unbelievable kick save by Posh. He dangled it in front of the crease, had the wraparound, and honestly, I think against any other goaltender in the country, he has an open net right there. And Posh stuck out his skate and made the kick save. I think he is upset that he didn't get one in the back of the net there, and it's going to be him.
All right, so it's TJ Hughes. How's he scoring it? Is it slap shot? Is it in the power play?
I think it's on a power play. I think it's on a wrist shot from the slot.
All right. You might be going viral tonight if that happens.
We'll see. That's my prediction.
Coaches are re-entering the rink, referees are re-entering the rink, and the players are on their way up the tunnel.
0-0, but this crowd is still very much into it. They are just waiting on that first Wolverine goal. Student section is lively. This arena is packed to the brim.
A lot of pink in the crowd, a lot of yellow, a lot of blue. Big crowd here for the Wolverines. A few pivotal calls so far by the referees, and mainly they've stayed out of it. No questionable penalty calls so far. Good officiating up to this point, and part of that officiating will help the Wolverines in this first minute. So they have 1 minute, I believe, and 8 seconds. 1 minute and 8 seconds of 5-on-4 power play to start this third period. Players are entering the rink and skating around, and Logan Stein takes his net. Isaac Posh takes his net, both keeping opponents scoreless. I'll be on the play-by-play for this first 10. Ethan will take it over for the second 10 minutes of this third period.
I am excited, Theo. This is going to be a fun 20 minutes, 0-0, 10 versus 13, Yost Arena. I mean, let's drop the puck already. 20 seconds. Come on.
Where else would you want to be on a Friday night?
Nowhere. Nowhere.
Exactly. We got MLB playoffs on. Who cares?
Hey, my Mets got a big win.
Mets got a big win. Michigan, St. Cloud State. You don't get it anywhere else other than WCBN. TJ Hughes, right on cue, will be taking the face-off.
Come on, TJ.
Against Ryan Rosborough for the Huskies. Hughes wins the face-off. Michigan controls. 1 minute on the power play for the Wolverines. Big first face-off win. Hage skates across, shoots at a defender, takes it into the zone, and takes it in incorrectly. That'll be an offsides call. Little reset there. Hage hesitated a second before bringing the puck across the blue line. That'll cost the Wolverines 13 seconds of their advantage time, and they'll reset with another faceoff. It's Estapa, Hage, Edwards, Lavelle, I believe, and Hughes. Lavelle goes and retrieves the puck as it goes back into the Michigan zone.
4 new killers on the ice now for St. Cloud.
Lavelle brings it up, drops it back for Hage. They like Hage crossing the line. Hage does cross the line, drops it back to Edwards. Edwards sends it cross zone, tries to get cleared, does not. Estapa now drops it back to Lavelle at the point. Lavelle gives it to Hughes, who has space. Hughes takes the space, gives it back to Lavelle. Far side, Hage. Hage with Edwards. Cross the net. Hage has it on the far side to Lavelle. Edwards again. One-timer, misses short side. Nice little poke through by Hage to Hughes to get it into the net. Shot blocked by multiple St. Cloud defenders.
4 seconds left on the power play.
Into the front of the net to Hughes. Neko shaking. Shot on net. Blocked. Hughes had it right in the crease and could not flick it over Posh. Now another cross net pass to Hage, to Edwards. Michigan with momentum now.
Even strength, though.
Even strength, full strength back for the Huskies. Michigan does have momentum, though. Hage tries to wrist one in. Gets blocked by Miettinen. Michigan keeping the zone, though. Long possession here. Now they're going to go for a change. Hughes is going to go for a change. Huskies will just flick it on over to the neutral zone. Michigan retains the flick, though. Estapa sends it deep into the zone for the Wolverines as they get a change off. Halem whiffs on an attempt to get the puck into the zone, and now the Huskies have numbers. Little drag shot attempt by the Huskies, blocked by Fantilli. Luca Fantilli blocked it. He was down for a few seconds. Good attempt there by the Huskies, but Fantilli said nope, and now Michigan's going the other way. Shifsky runs into Falk. Can't follow his own puck into the zone. And there's a whistle on the ice. Icing.
It'll be an icing. The officials will bring the Wolverines back on the ice that we're just on.
Shifsky couldn't get the puck over the central line before he sent it into the zone. Now Michigan will have a defensive face-off.
Sahlquist for Shifsky here.
Sahlquist wins it. Shifsky went early, missed. Wiley now over to the far side. Huskies have it. Handling around. Shifsky will cut off the pass that was intended for Sahlquist. Sahlquist gets it back, though, at the top. Sends a shot on net. Stein stops it in between his legs. Didn't know where it was. Little floater there by Sahlquist on net. Stein closed his legs, stopped the puck. What do you see? What are you seeing, Ethan?
Sometimes those floater shots are the scariest ones to handle. They can take a weird bounce or deflection. And when you're in position to make the save, you just want the puck to get to you already. Stein does a good job handling it and freezing it. But we're seeing some back and forth action. St. Cloud did a great job killing that power play off and now getting an offensive zone opportunity. Some
of the Wolverines' best chances have been having a little tipper in front of the net, trying to deflect the puck in to the net. And I like those chances. Whitelaw's done a great job of that tonight. And I'd like to see the Wolverines utilize that a little more if they ever do get a good possession
and
in the offensive zone.
Penalty. That's going to be Whitelaw.
Some battling going on in the neutral zone. Whitelaw and Bernovic got twisted up, and they're going to call Whitelaw for the penalty there.
That's going to be a trip. Whitelaw, his stick just got caught up.
So opportunity here for St. Cloud State. 17 minutes and 15 seconds left in this third period. 0-0. Michigan will have to kill for 2 minutes.
When it's 0-0 and you get to the third period and no one scored yet and there's only 17 minutes left, a 2-minute penalty kill sounds like a mountain to climb.
Feels like an eternity. It'll be Estapa on the face-off. He wins it. The puck is just floating around the circle. Wolverines get it clear into their own bench. Does not leave the zone, goes into their own bench, and there'll be another face-off in the Michigan defensive zone. Hey, they killed 6 seconds of that penalty kill, though. Chipping away.
Watch out on the Michigan bench. That puck came flying in.
It's Estapa again. Estapa, Draper. Looks like it's Duke and Trescott for the Wolverines, trying to kill off this Husky power play.
It's Haiti, actually.
Haiti's had a good first penalty kill already for the Wolverines. Huskies have it at the point. Wiley to Bernovic. Bernovic gets into the center. Gross had time, but sends it back out to Wiley. Wiley on the far side. Gets it to Bernovic. Little cross pass to Hall. Barrett Hall now handles backwards. Realizes he has space, turns around. Gets it to Bernovic. Bernovic shot. Blocked by Truscott. Retrieved by Gross. Gross gets it up to Wiley. Wiley. Huskies have it. Now Hall with space in the slot. Hesitates for a second. Shot on net. Blocked by Stein.
Rebound was almost right there.
Blocked by Stein. That was Miettinen who had the second chance. Now tries to go a little bit off Haiti. And
Nice job by Haiti there.
Controls it and sends it the length of the ice.
Yeah, that's a nice job by Haiti there. He blocks the centering attempt right in front of the net and quickly clears it the length of the ice.
Michigan killed off half the power play. 1 minute left. They got to change.
4 new killers on.
4 new killers on for the Wolverines. 2 sets of bodies go into the boards. Good cross ice pass by the Huskies. Ingram drops it back. Zinger. Zinger has time. Dribbles in. Handles in. And it's taken away by Edwards for the Wolverines. He'll send it like this, and they will get another change off.
30 seconds left in the penalty kill for the Wolverines.
Great penalty kill so far. They need to hold strong these last 25 seconds.
Nice play there by
Now
Jukes.
Shifsky has a shorty chance. One-on-one with the keeper. Jukes scores! Garrett Shifsky, his 3rd short-handed goal of the year, breaks the ice literally here at Yost Arena and makes the score 1 Michigan, 0 St. Cloud State. Unlevels the game. Shifsky had chance. The second he had a little bit of daylight, we both knew what he was capable of. What happened on the defensive end? How did he get so much space?
First off, that starts with Tyler Duke. He made a great job clearing the ice. It got mishandled by the St. Cloud defender, and Shifsky saw the opportunity. He was out of the gate super quickly, and he was one-on-one with the tender before you knew it. A great job going forehand, wrap to the backhand, empty net. Goal for Michigan. Garrett Shifsky, that's his 3rd shorthanded goal in the first 5 games of the season. This is unheard of.
Michigan still has 5 seconds to kill on this power play. St. Cloud State sends one on goal, deflected by the blocker of Stein, and Michigan is back to full strength. William Whitelaw gets out of jail. Good penalty kill. I'd say very successful penalty kill by the Wolverines. They got a goal for themselves. No real chance for Posh there on that Shifsky attack. Was one-on-one, no other defenders for St. Cloud State. Shifsky juked out Posh, finished with the backhand around the right leg of Posh. And it's 1-0 now with 14 minutes and 40 seconds left here in the 3rd period. Michigan back on the attack. Hage, Moldenhauer sends it on net, and it's covered up.
And here comes a little scruffle out in front.
St. Cloud State probably a little angry about that last result.
Shifsky, that's his 6th point of the year. That's his 5th goal of the season. Like I said, his 3rd shorthanded goal. And he now ties Michael Hage for leading the team in points.
Hage has 3 goals. Shifsky is the leading goal scorer for the Wolverines so far. Great finishing ability. He's had a few chances tonight. This one was by far his best, a one-on-one opportunity. Kind of just a little outlet off the power play kill, the penalty kill, and he capitalized.
I think you could say Shifsky's had a little bit of a breakout sophomore campaign here for the Wolverines.
Michigan still on the attack in the offensive zone. Huskies get it clear. Lavelle battling. Now the Huskies have a little bit of a chance. Thorson has space, tries to wrap it around the net. Stein beat him there, but St. Cloud State retains the zone. Thorson tries to get a shot on, and Michigan clears it. It's Halem on the attack against Clark. Clark gets there first for St. Cloud State. Battling the neutral zone. An interception in the neutral zone for Hughes. TJ Hughes skates in a circle. Now he has space and time. Attacking towards the net. Backhands on goal. Net shakes a little. Off the post. I think he drew iron there. And it's still in the Michigan offensive zone. Michigan fighting for possession. Goes back and forth. between Hall and Hughes, and Michigan will take it out to the point. Risky cross zone pass by Duke there that almost got intercepted. St. Cloud State's holding strong, but it's been a long defensive zone possession. Puck flies way in the air off the sideboards, and then it comes down in between Duke and Metzinen, and there will be a whistle on the ice.
Hand pass there, called on the Wolverines. So it will be an offensive face-off for St. Cloud.
St. Cloud State wearing their away black jerseys. Michigan wearing their home whites, their signature blue and yellow Wolverine helmets. In an intense battle here in Ann Arbor. 13 minutes left. 1-0 Michigan leads. St. Cloud State needs an equalizer. Michigan looking to hold. They got their opportunity. They got their chance to break the game open, and now they need to hold that lead that they have. St. Cloud State had a shot, missed wide. Wiley has it. Wiley sends it behind the net. It's left for Oshin. Oshin for St. Cloud State gets tangled up. And it goes right to Ledke. Ledke had it. Got tangled up between some Wolverines. A lot of puck handling here for both teams. Michigan can't clear the zone, and now they get it back, and it'll be Fantilli who will clear the zone for the Wolverines. Good defensive possession. Killed a minute off the clock. Now the clock's your friend if you're Michigan.
Michigan doing a really nice job defensively. Stein hasn't faced many high-danger chances in this third period.
St. Cloud State on the attack. Nice little spinning puck in from Sahlquist. Whitelaw retains it. Gets to Lavelle. Lavelle takes a hit. LaPointe now. LaPointe to a stop in the neutral zone. A stop with skating backwards. Gets it. Good pass. Truscott. Shot. Missed. Wolverines keep the zone. Lavelle to Whitelaw. Around from LaPointe. LaPointe thought someone was behind the net. There was no one there. Whitelaw tries to get there first. Can't. Huskies get a clearance. And Truscott goes back on Neiman's. Huskies going for a change.
Michigan doing so well in the transition game. That caused a chance for a shot there by Truscott that just went wide of the net. But doing a great job moving the puck efficiently and getting some offensive chances as that goes long for an icing. It'll be a Michigan offensive faceoff.
This game's going to start to open up here with 11 minutes left in the third period. Michigan found their goal they were looking for. They lead the shots battle 25-17, but now St. Cloud State has nothing to lose. They're about to go on the attack, and Michigan, we'll see if Logan Stein and the Wolverines defense can hold strong. Duke has it in the offensive zone for the Wolverines. Sends a shot. It gets blocked. Edwards. Edwards has it. Tries to wrap it around. Can't. Gets it into the middle of the ice, and Wolverines retain possession. It's Hage. Hage gets tripped up along the boards on the offensive zone, and that'll get called for a penalty. He got tripped up a little bit low there, but it looked like that was Zinger. Zinger for the Huskies. Josh Zinger, the junior from Alberta, will get sent to the penalty box. And now St. Cloud State, down a goal, has to kill for 2 minutes. That's huge.
This is your chance if you're Michigan. Up 1-0, you're on the power play. Don't let up. You got to capitalize here. Make this a 2-goal game with by the time this power play will be over, under 10 minutes to go.
Second goal here would be huge for the Wolverines.
11 minutes to go now. As that penalty was on Josh Zinger.
Estapa will take the face-off in the offensive zone for the Wolverines. He loses the battle, and it's sent into the corner. Whitelaw's fighting there. Uh-oh. Whitelaw might get called for a penalty. Whitelaw's called for a penalty, and he is outraged. He is following that ref who raised his arm in the air. He was chasing after a puck, kind of grabbed the jersey of the Husky defender, and now it'll be a 4-on-4, I believe.
They called him for hooking.
It's a 4-on-4.
It was a little bit of a bang-bang play.
Well, I said the game was going to open up. Now the ice is really opening
And
up.
just like that, 4 seconds go by in the Michigan power play, and now you're 4-on-4 for 2 minutes. Allows for a lot more space to open up on the ice, and both ways. So no advantage for either team, but if you're St. Cloud, you're thinking this is a good time to get some good looks on net.
That's Whitelaw's second penalty of the game. Only 8 skaters on the ice now total. Lavelle, Michigan wins the faceoff. Halem, caught in his own territory. That's Ethan Edwards, skating alongside Jackson Halem. Sends it to Halem. Halem stops before the blue line, and he'll send it back. Michigan had a chance to go into the offensive zone there, but Halem sent it back, and now they'll reset. Edwards with a nice nutmeg into the zone. Retained by Hughes, but now the Huskies get a clearance, and they send it in, and they'll go for a change. Stein controls it behind his own net. Lavelle has it.
4-on-4 is more of a man-to-man game than 5-on-5 is. So if you're either team here, you've got to stick with your man, and you can't get beat behind you. That's how you get open looks on net.
Shifsky on the attack. The goal scorer for the Wolverines is facing 2 defenders, and he gets the puck taken from him. Wolverines hold the line. Hage on the attack. Has space. Cuts in front. Score! Michael Hage, the sensational freshman, extends the Wolverine lead to 2. He kept the defender on his back left hip and puck handled his way all the way to the net and beat Isaac Posh to make the lead 2-0. A huge goal in this game that has been so rare for goals to have opportunities. Hage with a similar move to Shifsky, only he had defenders with him.
There he has a defender on his back. Posh is short-sided against the post. He goes backhand and lifts it around the skate of Posh and puts it in the back of the net. A great move by Hage. And hey, Shifsky scores the goal to open up the game, and he ties Hage for most points on the team with 6. Hage responds by putting one in the back of the net and brings himself to 7.
Michigan faithful singing Mr. Brightside as they take a 2-0 lead here at home. Another penalty is called. Was that a penalty? I believe there was another penalty
yes,
called.
They called a slashing penalty.
We'll wait to see who was on.
St. Cloud.
On St. Cloud. There was a broken stick. And that's a pretty easy recipe for a slashing call.
So there's 52 and 56 seconds apiece between St. Cloud and Michigan. And now a 2-minute penalty piled on to St. Cloud. So we will have
4-on-3, right?
I believe it might still be 5-on-4.
I think it has to be a 4-on-3 because St. Cloud has 2 people in the penalty box, and Michigan has just William Whitelaw locked up. As we go into the second half of this third period, it's 2-0 Michigan, 9:51 left. Ethan's going to take over the play-by-play. Michigan really exploded here to start this third period, though. They came into a 0-0, but on the penalty, on the power play, didn't capitalize then. Then they committed a penalty of their own. Shifsky had a nice little forehand-backhand goal to break it open 1-0, and then in 4-on-4 play, Michael Hage kind of copied him. Forehand, backhand goal around Posh from an insane angle that only Michael Hage could execute.
So yes, it will be 4-on-3 now for the Wolverines. Hughes loses the face-off, but they take possession. And it's stuck in the corner. Michigan trying to get it out. Estapa does get it out. Hage fires it around the boards. Now here's Hughes in the left corner. He gets tripped up. And Lovell keeps it in the zone. Now skating in. Leaves it for Hage. Hage. Shot. Save. Rebound goes back out to Hage. He circles back, and there's a whistle.
Hage had another good opportunity to add a second goal to his total. Michigan 4-on-3 play is wide open. Anything could really happen. It's a good opportunity to kind of run away with this one and turn it into a blowout after it was an insanely close game for so long.
Not sure what that whistle was for. But it'll be an offensive face-off now. So the St. Cloud penalty is going to end 4 seconds before the Michigan penalty does. So they'll have 4-on-4 for 4 seconds, and then it'll go back to 5-on-4 for the Wolverines in about 20 seconds here. 9 minutes to play in the third period. Michigan up 2-0. Now here's Estapa. Leaves it for Lovell. Brings it up to Hughes. Now Hughes enters the zone. Brings it back to Hage. Hage to Lovell. One St. Cloud defender enters the ice. 4-on-4 for the time being. And now a Michigan player enters the ice. It's Whitelaw, and now it's back to 5-on-4, and the puck goes out of the arena and caught by a Michigan student.
8:51 left here, and Michigan has 1 minute of it where they are a man up. It's a long time. St. Cloud State needs 2 goals. We'll be monitoring down the line when they pull Isaac Posh to get a 6-on-5 advantage. But right now they need to hold for a minute and then get on the attack.
These Wolverines know a 2-goal lead is not safe late in the third period. They just got off by having a 3-1 lead against Arizona State and losing it in a span of about 30 seconds.
Know that a little too well, Ethan.
Moldenhauer loses it, and that gets cleared on net to Stein. He controls it and leaves it for Edwards. 38 seconds left on the power play as Edwards brings it up to Werner. Werner will enter the zone. Werner tries to make a deke. Nice poke check there. And it gets cleared out. Edwards now looking to start a rush.
Michigan's retained possession for almost this entire power
He'll
play.
bring it into the zone. Werner
no
now.
good chances.
Up against the boards. Swings around. LaPointe to Moldenhauer. Moldenhauer moves in. Pass off the skate of Jack Riemann, and St. Cloud clears.
Back to full strength for the Huskies.
So that's big for St. Cloud as they kill the penalty. And now Ernestine knocks it into the offensive zone. Lifted up. Truscott brings it back in. Poked away by Ernestine. And circled away by Halem. To center ice, here's Ernestine. He lifts it into the zone. Draper will come off the ice. Now behind the net, it's Hall. Cross ice pass to Mietnin. Mietnin now to Lidke. Lidke dumps deep, and St. Cloud will change. Here comes Truscott.
St. Cloud down 2 goals. Needs to start formulating some attacks.
Here they
go.
come. 2-on-2. Moves in. Shot saved by Stein. That was gross on the attack. Shot again, deflected out behind the net. Duke with it. He loses it. Garner and out in front. Shot off the post, it looked like.
Wow. That looked like it went in for a second. It hit iron. Best chance of the night for St. Cloud State. Stein just locked in. He is locked in right now. Loses his stick, though.
Now Michigan has it in their defensive zone. Werner knocks it over to Truscott. Thornton there. He steals it away. Shot goes wide. Stein doesn't have a stick.
It's behind the net. He can't get it.
Dorson wraps it back around. Gross chasing after. Austin there too. Shifsky gets it now and clears.
Stein retrieves his stick and Michigan changes. Big defensive stand there. That was close. The lead's almost cut in half. Somehow the puck did not find the back of the net.
Stein now stick in hand. Lovell chasing back for the puck. Edwards now tries to send it around the boards. LaPointe cleans it up and clears the zone. Moldenhauer on the chase. It's picked up by Ralph, the St. Louis Blues draft pick. Now here comes Rosborough. Page around the boards. Riemann tried to center it, can't, and it gets poked back out to Lovell in his own zone.
5 minutes
now
left
Edwards.
here. 5 minutes left in the third.
Lovell needs to change. Fantilli comes on for him, and the entire Michigan lineup will now change. 5 minutes to play now. 2-0 Michigan. And if you're St. Cloud, you need a little bit of a sense of urgency. Rayo Mullen knocks it off the boards. Ernestine on the chase. Estapa gets there. Into Earnesty in the center, gets knocked away.
Had a little opportunity there. Good steal, though, by St. Cloud State.
Now behind the net. Stein passes it. Shot! Stein almost didn't get back to his net in time, but knocks that one wide.
Thought that was in the net. Just barely missed.
A couple shots now, as that will be an icing for St. Cloud, and they'll get an offensive face-off. But a couple chances now where those shots look like they could have hit Twine. One off the iron and one a last-second save.
A little bit of
Stein.
fluky chances there, but still, St. Cloud State it isn't generating the offense that they want to be right now. They're not getting those full-on connecting passes going across the offensive zone. They had one where player dribbled in, sent it on net, I guess on post, deflected off. That was very fortunate for Michigan. That could have tied the game if it was a few inches more inside. But then the other one was a little bit fluky, just threw it on net when Stein was out of position. And Michigan's holding strong here. 4 minutes, 35 seconds left. They have 4 minutes, 35 seconds left to not allow 2 goals.
Yetinen wins the faceoff. Now here's Hall moving in. The Kraken draft pick. Hall, cross ice. Tried to find Bernovic, and he couldn't corral it. It'll go out of the rink and
over the Michigan bench.
Will be a offensive faceoff for the Huskies. Looks like it'll be Gross and Draper facing off on the right side of the offensive end for St. Cloud.
In this defensive battle, Michigan has found a way to crack open 2 goals.
4:23. You got to think they might. Oh, the net is empty. The net is empty.
Good
Posh
call.
is out.
Good call. Posh is
There's 6
gone.
skaters on the ice with 4 minutes and 19 seconds to play.
Any chance
Shifsky
now?
just got a hit and laid him out into the Michigan bench.
Anytime Michigan has the puck now, it's an opportunity for a goal with an empty net for St. Cloud State.
Hall now on the move. 2 defenders on him. Now it's scrap for the puck in the corner. St. Cloud escapes. Wiley to Bernovic. Shot. Saved and frozen by Stein. Nice shot by Bernovic. Just wedged between the blocker and the pad of Logan Stein.
St.
He's
Cloud
still
State,
looking for the puck.
St. Cloud State pulling their goalie. More than 4 minutes left. They need 2 goals. It's a good call. You want to win this game. You don't want to let this one get away from you. You were in it for so long against the number 10 team in the country. Posh battled. St. Cloud State has been unable to find any sort of net.
They are still looking for this puck in Logan Stein's equipment.
They're going to ask him to undress now, I believe. Just kidding. They cannot find it, though. They're patting him down like he has something illegal.
I don't think I've ever seen this.
And
He's untucked his jersey. They're inspecting him. He's saying he can't find it.
Maybe it's in the stands and a fan just ran away with it. He's pleading the fifth. He's saying it's not in his pants.
But you don't want a puck to fall out in the middle of the game and
he's actually undressing now.
Confusion.
He took off. He's taking off his jersey.
He's taking off his jersey.
Refs have their hands in his pants.
I wish we were kidding to you folks.
Oh, they might have found something. No, they still haven't found anything. What is going on, Ethan? This is entertainment here tonight.
I don't think I have seen this before. He's now
checking his backside now.
Trying to check.
I am
He's
so
shaking
intrigued.
his head like I don't have it. But he's got to have it. I don't know what's happening right
We
now.
have lost a puck here at Yost Arena. Stein is still shaking his whole outfit, waiting for something to fall out like candy falling out of a piñata, and it's not there. Refs need to find the puck.
I think he's got to undo his blockers, his pads. I don't know. I mean, we've got 3:51 left in this hockey game, and we're sitting here waiting for a puck to fall out of a goalie's pants.
This is fantastic. There still is the whole Michigan team, at least the 4 that are around Stein, are feeling every part of his body feeling for something cylindrical. Cannot
I think we're
find
going to
it.
play on now. I don't think they found the puck. I think they're just going to hope it doesn't fall out in the middle of a play.
Maybe it's a defense.
Oh, he found it.
They found
He's got the
puck.
puck, and the arena erupts.
Where did he pull that out of?
You would think Michigan just scored a goal. He found the puck. I don't know where. Smiles on everyone's face. Let's play hockey. 3:51 to go, third period, 2-0 Michigan. Goal is empty for St.
Credit
Cloud.
Ethan Edwards with that assist. I think he pulled the puck out of Stein's backside.
6 skaters on the ice for St. Cloud. Michigan wins the face-off. Hughes now with it. He might fire. He does. It gets blocked. Here's LaPointe at the empty net. He scores! 3-0 Michigan. Empty net goal.
Philip LaPointe. His second goal of the year, Ethan.
TJ Hughes fired cross ice. The length of the ice at the empty net. It got blocked down and right to the stick of Philip LaPointe. He cleans things up. And it is now 3-0 Michigan with 3 minutes and 43 seconds to play.
Posh returns
Posh
to net.
back in net. And if you're St. Cloud, you need one, and you need one now.
Honestly, an impressive empty net goal by LaPointe. There were two St. Cloud defenders on him there, and his stick just beat them both to the puck and got it on net.
That was
That's
8
impressive.
seconds of game time after that whole Logan Stein fiasco. As a shot there by Ernest, gets saved by Posh. Rosborough now with the puck to Aushin, who dumps it deep. Stein with it, wraps it around the boards. Halem to Ernest, gets poked up in the air. Now dumped back deep into the Michigan zone. Aushin now on the chase. Truscott has it, wraps around the boards. Now here's Hall. Hall, Duke on him. Draper gets it to Ernest. Ernest lifts it out of the zone.
St. Cloud staying 5-on-5. They will not pull Posh again unless they get a quick goal here. 5-on-5.
Vietnan now brings it in for the Huskies. Truscott lays a hit. Estapa with it. Wraps it around. Ernest clears the zone. Shifsky on the chase. And he would have got there if Posh didn't come out of his net. He does and passes the puck away. Vietnan loses it. Now here's Shifsky moving in. Wraps it around the boards. LaPointe now fires it on net, and it'll get stopped and frozen. A little floater. 2:22 to go in the third period. It's 3-0 Michigan.
Honestly, a devastating night for Isaac Posh. Has 27 saves on the night against this very good Michigan team. He was 22 of his first 22. Then Michigan scored a one-on-one and then another nice goal by Hage and then an empty netter. Isaac Posh gave it his all tonight. There's no doubt about that.
And yeah, they just couldn't capitalize offensively. A great showing from Logan Stein tonight, not letting in any goals on 20 shots on net so far. Great job by the Michigan defense, clearing the zone efficiently, having a good transition game. And St. Cloud had some good chances, just could not capitalize on them and find the back of the net. As now a giveaway, but Halem hits the ice. Now here's Gardner in the zone, tries to find Thorson. Stein shuffles it towards the corner. Gardner couldn't keep control. Now here's Halem moving in, tries to deke the defender and can't. Now Thorson takes it into the zone. Pass just wide of the stick of Rosborough. That would have been a good chance. Minute 42 to play. They pull the goalie. Posh is back on the bench. They've got 6 skaters on for the Huskies.
Putting up for a big attack. They missed the pass, though.
And Hall skates in on Edwards. Edwards makes a good hit. And that puck knocked down by Zinger. He keeps it in. Centering attempt. Knocked away by Stein. Bernovic to Vietnan, who couldn't control it, and it leaves the zone. Pass to Hall. Just over a minute to play now. Still 3-0. Still 6 skaters on the ice for St. Cloud. Hall, centering attempt off the skate of Vietnan. Here's Brnovic.
1 minute. 1 minute left.
To Wiley. Wiley back to Brnovic.
St.
Cross ice, Hall, shot. Blocked in front by Edwards. A nice block there. Centering pass goes wide. Here's Brnovic. 43 seconds to play. To Wiley at the point. Shot, blocked out in front. And to the corner it goes. Hall wraps it around to Miettinen. To Brnovic. 33 seconds now to play. Miettinen, Brnovic, Wiley. Back to Brnovic. Back to Wiley. Shot just over the bar. Here's Brnovic now, skating across the point. Shot blocked out of the zone by Ernest. 15 seconds to go now. Wolverines can taste victory. Here's Hughes, makes a nice play. Rosborough moves in. It's cleared by Haiti. Off the boards, towards the empty net. Just wide off the post.
That would have been great.
2 seconds to play. It's an icing.
St. Cloud State needs a three-pointer here to tie the game.
Haiti cleared it from right in front of his own net. It knocked off the boards towards the middle of the ice and rolled on its side towards the empty net and just missed it wide left. Would have been a fun one to end the game. 2.4 seconds remaining. It's an icing, so it'll be an offensive face-off. Gross will take it, as will Hughes, but this should do it. They actually put 4 seconds on the clock, so maybe a chance for shot on goal, but with a 3-goal lead, this one is all but over. And 2-1, puck goes to the corner, and that is the game. Michigan beats St. Cloud at home, 3-0. A great showing. Goals by Shifsky, Page, and LaPointe. They will match up with St. Cloud once again tomorrow here in Yost.
Great performance by Logan Stein. The whole team is patting him on the helmet. Shifsky broke the ice. Hage extended the lead. LaPointe had the dagger, but Logan Stein was the rock the entire night. 21 shots by St. Cloud State. 0 goals to show for him. That's because of Logan Stein, the big man in net.
Hugging him now.
Great moment for him.
It's a great shutout for the Wolverines. 3 goals on the board for them. It was 0-0 heading into the third period, and they lit the lamp ×3 in the third. It was a fun one as they lift the sticks towards the crowd in appreciation. I'm Ethan Summers along with Theo Chernoff on WCBN Sports. Michigan wins 3-0. Have a good night.
Go Blue.